If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing. I can't live that way. I have to live on the edge.
Promise yourself. You fucking promise yourself you'll be the best fucking person you can be. That's what makes you dream. That is what makes muscles grow. Nobody fucking knows the secret. That is it. That feeling.
Guys, good morning. It's Thursday, it's my rest day today, and we just did cardio. I haven't eaten for quite a while now. I think my last meal was at around 8 p.m. and right now it's 12:19 p.m. So I slept in. I had a long sleep, especially in the morning. I wanted to stay in bed a little because I've been lacking on my sleep for the last weeks, and it helped. And now I delayed the moment when I'm gonna start with my meal. So we're gonna have lean beef. We're gonna have some oats, obviously, in the shake. Yeah, I'm just in a very good mood right now to make something nice of the food, to fully enjoy it, to enjoy the cow that has literally given his life for me to eat it, to gain some muscle. And yeah, oats don't come from an animal, so I still want to thank the oats as well. But let's make some breakfast. Using the ESN oil spray, by the way. This is a game changer. I just use a very, very little amount and it has only 2 calories per spray. So yeah, still using this too. So because I have a rest day, I have my low day, which means that today I have the lowest amount of calories that I can eat. So just some little amount of food. And the last rest day, as you guys saw in my YouTube video, I was suffering a lot. But again, that's part of prep. I'm embracing that fully right now. I'm not gonna complain about it. So that's why it's maybe nice that I, again, delayed my start of my meal. And I'm gonna show you what I take in the morning with my first meal. So first supplement that I take is omega-3 fish oil. I don't have to explain why you need this, but this is extremely good for heart health, just overall health. Every bodybuilder should take omega-3. Then we got a vitamin D3 plus K2 for bone strength, for your muscles, for your immune system. And you just have to take 1 capsule of this. You can do very long with it. It's not even that expensive. If you are enhanced and you are literally not taking the necessary supplements to at least think about your health, then you're not being effective and you probably can't do bodybuilding for that long because you don't think about your organs and everything. That's why I also take NAC+. This is very good, especially if you are enhanced, but also if you're natural. I mean, this is just super good for your liver. There's so many benefits by just taking NAC. So ESN has this one as well. So definitely take it. Then we got some basic zinc that I take. Does it even focus on that? Yeah. And then I got a multivitamin stack. And to top it off, I use magnesium bisglycinate. And guys, ESN has a 20% off on everything sale starting yesterday. If you need to get your supplements, now's the time to get them. 20% off with code Chakir. My code gives you the highest discount always. And you also support my prep, so it would mean a lot. So while my beef is being made, I'm gonna get the shake going. Oh, and guys, I'm also a big fan of coffee. I really like a cup of coffee. So if there are fellow coffee enjoyers right here, let me know what your favorite type of coffee is, because you have so many different ones that you can use. I just use a regular normal one that comes in the pack. Just Senseo, extra strong. It's still coffee. But I know there are a lot of coffee nerds out there that are really fascinated by coffee and have a whole coffee machine. And that's a dream of mine. It's also something that I really want to have. Like my own coffee machine, just brew coffee. So I don't know a lot about coffee, but I just want to brew my own coffee sometime later. And that's definitely something that I would like to do in the future. Oh, and also the smell of coffee. Like if I just... my dopamine levels, literally my dopamine levels just by smelling this are going all the way up. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy a cup of coffee, maybe 2 cups of coffee, and then maybe a monster later on the day. Today I'm gonna get a tan. Right now it's 6.5 weeks out. It's very much time to get my tan going. I also did my check-in today with my coach, and let me show the pictures real quick. So I'm right now at my lowest weight, and let's give you guys a little preview. This is my side chest. My side chest looks, then we got the front double bicep right here, the back double bicep. So the feedback that I got from my coach, Dan, is no adjustments again. We are playing a game where we don't want to push the body when the body is still responding. like I'm dropping in weight, my look is improving with every single check-in, so we don't have a lot of adjustments. Up until the point that we feel like, okay, we have to push for conditioning now, or you're lagging behind or whatever, then we are gonna push a little harder. But for now, it's just the same calories. I'm still dropping. I hit a new low today as well, 89.2 kgs. Not sure what it is in pounds, but you can convert it. So my body is responding very, very well. My energy is getting lower. All the good things, I would say, for someone who's in prep at 6.5 weeks out. Before you guys think I want to rock a Hispanic look, does look kind of sick though. My shaving device ran out of battery again yesterday. So what happened? I had to shave this side and I only had hair right here. And I had to charge it up again because I wanted to go to the gym for 10 minutes, and then I had to very quickly shave this side. So now I only have this look left, but let me know what you guys think of it. I'm gonna shave it away anyway, so. We are finally sitting in the backyard and the weather is amazing. The weather is absolutely beautiful. This is what I'm having for my breakfast. Not the cigars right here. I don't know if you guys can see them, but we got the beef, which is probably a little bit cold right now, but I did it for you guys for the video. We got the nice shake. Then we got 90% dark chocolate, and I know exactly how much of this is 10 grams, so that's why I'm not having a scale. And then all these supplements, and I got a nice cup of coffee. So first meal of the day. Very blessed that I'm able to have this meal, and let's eat. So good. So good. I really like meat with just salt sometimes. Maybe some black pepper, then I don't have any black pepper left anymore. We're having white fish again today. And by the way, guys, before I get a comment about this type of meat is supposed to be raw on the inside. I eat it like this for years. And apparently there are some people who don't know this and they think I'm eating a not well done type of meat, but you can just eat this. You can even eat this meat raw if you would like. And it tastes the best this way, like just having it a little bit raw. I unfortunately didn't have enough blueberries anymore. Remaining blueberries that I had to get in this shake, in my last shake of today, but that's also a thing that I have to get, blueberries. So now it's more of an oat shake. Still with the holy trinity, of course, L-glutamine, vitamin C and the flavor powder. A very nice shake, a little bit more watery and less fruity. I'm gonna enjoy the very first sip of my coffee and then have some dark chocolate with it. Oh, coffee, man. What would life be without coffee? Do you guys drink coffee, actually? Do most of you guys who are watching right now, do you guys drink coffee? I might have asked that already in the kitchen, but please comment down below if you drink coffee and why you drink it. And if you're not drinking it, why you're not drinking it. Because I want to know, do you not like coffee? Does it have a certain taste? Does it give you a trauma or something? Have you been through something where coffee was involved? Have you been attacked by a coffee bean? I'm not trying to laugh at you guys, but that could also be a possibility, you know, why you're maybe not drinking coffee. Or maybe you don't prefer to be a stimmed up motherfucker. Oh, there was my first swear word of the day. I got a comment on my last video, by the way, from someone who was like, you're swearing too much. And I do have to say, when I get very enthusiastic, I tend to swear a little bit. That's true. But I'm also not trying to be the perfect influencer. I'm trying to be real. I'm trying to be just how I am with friends of mine. I will talk with them. So what you're seeing is the real me, you know? I'm not a perfect guy, you know? I swear a lot. I maybe do certain things that are not the best things to do, but I'm being myself. And I'm trying to be as authentic as possible on YouTube. So if you guys don't like me swearing, I hate to break it to you, but I'm not gonna stop. But I'll try to maybe keep it in mind a little more. But yeah, in the unboxing video, I was just excited. So I was just hitting F-bombs every now and again. But no, don't expect me to be a very neat person, because that's not who I am. And if you are being triggered by me putting a lot of F-bombs out there, I feel like my content isn't really aligning with the content that you like. And honestly, especially in prep right now, I'm just dropping a lot of F-bombs because I'm fucking, there we go again, this is the second. Because we are suffering. And it just sounds nice to say it as well. So again, I live in a very alive type of neighborhood, which is good. You don't want it to be silent all the time, you know? So now we're hearing some type of duck. I did my shake, I did my beef. And what do we have right here? 90% dark chocolate. And it's not the cheap one. This is the Swiss one. I think it's being made in Switzerland, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's actually being made in Germany. But the company is from Switzerland and they make Swiss chocolate. The last time I actually had this was in my bulk. It breaks super easy and it's just quality chocolate. So let's have my first bite. Nice combination. Some people might think, why do you have chocolate for breakfast? Well, first of all, it's dark chocolate, which is very healthy for you, very healthy for your brain and your heart. And it's a good fat source. So I need a fat source in the morning with my oat shake and with my beef. That's why we're going for dark chocolate. And it's also just very, very tasty. Okay, we are sitting again. I took on the Flame Machida zipper because I'm a little bit cold, especially after cardio. But I got another cup of coffee that I'm gonna enjoy. I have my water bottle right here. And let's just first start with the supplements. As you guys can see, this table is not steady at all. Okay, but let's begin with the omega-3. 3 capsules with my meal. 2 capsules of magnesium bisglycinate. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. At least I hope so, and otherwise I make a fool of myself. But again, English is not my first language, so you gotta deal with it. Then we got vitamin stack. I take 1 capsule of that one. NAC Plus, again, 1 capsule daily. And you have like 90 servings in one of these things. So you can do with it for a very long time. Then we have vitamin D3 plus K2, also 1 capsule. And last but not least, zinc. I watched Ronnie Coleman this morning, his full day of eating, and he took all his capsules with coffee. So I got water right here to take it with actually, but I also got coffee right there, which is still hot. So what are we gonna do? You know, the thing is, if we do take the coffee for the supplements, the chance is that my mouth is getting burnt and that I can't swallow all the supplements in one go. And because it's hot, these pills will probably just break in my mouth. Then all the stuff that's inside, the actual supplements, will come free in my mouth. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna do the Ronnie Coleman way. I got it in one go. It didn't want to go through. I don't know how Ronnie did it with ease. For real OGs, you guys know what type of scene I'm thinking of. You guys see me a lot watch these old DVDs from like 90s bodybuilders while I'm doing my cardio. And why do I do that? Because I love the 90s, man. I love old school bodybuilding. I love it. It's the most perfect thing ever. It was a time before social media where everyone was just living way more in the moment and the physiques were something else and the guys actually looked like superheroes. So if I had a time machine, literally, if I would have a time machine, I would probably go back to the 90s for Venice, like in Venice, California, try to become a bodybuilder there and try to go to the Olympia in the 90s and then just become an open bodybuilder because back then you didn't have classic physique. You only had bodybuilding. And the other option is go back to the 70s. Like prime golden era. That's also a very, very cool era. And also go back to Venice Beach. And I've never been to the US before. It's a dream of mine to go to the US actually. It's something that I've been thinking about a lot. And it has mainly to do because I just like the US. I like what America brings. Like not on a, like I'm not trying to be political or something, but just the country, how it's embracing, for example, people who believe in their dreams to think big. And yeah, the country is just so big and they do bodybuilding very, very big there. So I really want to go there someday. But if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna document it, gonna make a cool vlog out of it and take you guys with me on my American bodybuilding journey. Another place that's high on my list is Japan. I've been to Japan, I think 7 years ago, but I want to do like a big trip and not only go to Tokyo, but go to Kyoto, Osaka, and yeah, just see a lot of stuff there and also combine it with bodybuilding. One of my dreams would also be to do a guest posing in either Japan or South Korea. I think I've seen Keon Pearson do a guest posing in South Korea, and the people there, they are so respectful and they really appreciate what bodybuilders are doing and the hard work. So that just makes it very cool. And doing also a guest posting outside of your own country. Like I've never done a guest posting before, but I'm sure if I'll get on a high level, I'll do any type of guest posting. But just do that in another country where people really like the hard work that you're putting in. I mean, that must be the best feeling ever, especially for a bodybuilder. So that's also one of my dreams. I'm gonna drink this coffee. And let's double stack it actually with a Monster. So I'm properly caffeinated and I have a lot of energy for the day. Because let's be honest, the energy has to come from somewhere and it's not coming from food right now. Oh, and just one more thing. I've been thanking you guys a lot in my last videos, but again, just reading the comments that I get from you guys, it makes my day, honestly. I didn't expect so many people to like what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. Like at the end of the day, I'm just documenting my whole journey. This is literally what I would be doing if I didn't have a camera on me. And the only thing that I'm doing right now is I'm taking my camera, I'm showing you guys what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. And I'm also talking to you guys. And I just think it's very cool to just see me now as an amateur bodybuilder and see me, for example, after a certain period of time, as like a professional bodybuilder. That's really where I want to go. So then it's also cool to look back, for example, on this prep, what I did on certain days, what I did at certain weeks out. Yeah, now we are 6.5 weeks out, so it's cool to see, and really appreciate the comments and the positive feedback I've been getting. I think that's got to be my rule, because I have the original 0 one and I have the white one, but maybe I should just only take a white one when it's sunny outside here and only take a black one when it's not sunny, cloudy or rainy. If I don't get energy right now from 2 cups of coffee plus this, I don't know what will give me energy, honestly. I'm gonna chug the remaining amount of my coffee. Life is good. Life is very good. Sometimes you gotta enjoy the little things, you know? And again, the sun is a very precious thing. All right, it's time for my second meal. I'm gonna do some spinach right now, as I don't have any other type of greens laying around, so this is actually very nice. Just gonna throw some spinach in there. Have some greens with my chicken and rice. I already made my rice in the rice cooker. I already made my chicken, which is done now. I just heard the beep. The amount of caffeine that I just consumed didn't really help with my energy. My energy is low. So I don't know if the caffeine did something to me, that I took way too much and I'm right now very calm. But I feel like I have less energy than before I took it. But it also probably has to do with the fact that it's 2 p.m. and I only had 1 meal, which is about 700 calories, I think. Okay, just throwing the spinach in there. I like to do a lot, because when you put spinach in a pan, it tends to shrink and lose a lot of volume. Throw more spinach in there than you usually think you have to do. So it looks like this right now, and I'm gonna show you how it looks like in a couple of minutes. Also, another thing, I watched back my very first video since I'm back on this YouTube grind again, and I made a playlist, by the way. It's called Road to Stage 2026, and that playlist has all my English videos. But something fun to do is to go back to the very first video, which was, I think, my full day of eating of 3 weeks ago, and just look at how my face was. Like, I didn't even notice it at that moment. My face was a lot bigger, and I feel like I got a lot leaner in these last couple of weeks, in the last 3 weeks actually. And I only really lost about 2 kgs, I think, from that point on. But we are getting lean. It's working. That's good. So this is the chicken, this is the rice. And now we're going to add the spinach. And that's actually a very sad amount of spinach. But again, it's lost its size. And we got some salt here. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's make it 6. And we're gonna get the olive oil. And we are doing 5 grams. So just a very small amount, and boom, we reached it. What I do is I usually stop already when it hits like 3 or 4, because there's still some olive oil coming down, and then I immediately get it on the spot. Because when I aim for 15, for example, if I have to get 15, I usually get 17 or 18. A very healthy, nutritious looking meal. This is gonna get me shredded. This is gonna feed me. We are doing 50 grams of pineapple. Wow. On the dot. All right, it's time to go to my room now, watch some Demon Slayer, and enjoy this meal. All right, you guys, that's Chris Tran, exactly. I'm gonna watch a new Trend Twins video, anabolic Costco grocery haul. So that's gonna be my entertainment. This is meal number 3. We have jasmine rice, we got some chicken going on, green beans, and I forgot what the name of this is. My prep brain is not working that well. We got ESN sauce, barbecue, and 10 grams of olive oil, 4 grains of Himalayan salt, and then we have a kiwi. And yeah, you should eat at least one of those a day. I shouldn't explain it why that has to be the case. And then we have a Sprite Zero to top it off. So I'm gonna watch this right now. That's meal number 3, man. Oh, also, now you can see clearly how tan I got. I got very fucking tan. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna make meal number 4 right now. Got a pan and obviously the ESN oil spray. So again, beef. So I'm doing 150 grams of lean beef, and again cooking it in the same way that I cook it like I did in the morning. You guys should actually at this point gotta accept a little that my energy is probably gonna go down in the upcoming videos. I feel like today is a video where it really happened, where I'm really low energy. But again, I'm still documenting everything. I'm still doing pretty decent amount of calories, which is nice. I mean, eating a lot of calories, although you're still hungry, it's nice because there's food in your system. And also, guys, another thing, in one of my last videos, I was telling you guys about that I watched a documentary about the Texas barbecue restaurant. I've decided for myself that I'm not gonna look at food anymore, even when I'm hungry, because I feel like it puts me in a position where I'm more eager to give in if things get very, very hard. If I'm just looking at food all the time and everything when I'm hungry, like, even though I'm still saying that I'm not doing it to suffer, you are still being busy with food. And when very hard times come, you don't want to be that guy who's cheating on his diet. So I'm not gonna look at food anymore. I'm just gonna look at something else. For example, Ronnie Coleman bench pressing, or Ronnie Coleman doing over 1,000 pounds on a leg press. But I really like those, looking at other bodybuilders on YouTube who are also in prep, for example. I specifically like to look at bodybuilders from the 90s. Although I'm not doing open bodybuilding myself, I just like to look at those guys. The vibes are just immaculate. There's a very unique and authentic vibe to almost all those guys. I would definitely recommend for you to watch the Battle of the 1999 Olympia. It's, I think, free on YouTube, and it's basically a CD that they uploaded to YouTube right now of, I think, over an hour and a half, where they follow all the main competitors and follow like a specific workout of Lee Priest, a specific workout of Ronnie Coleman, a specific workout of Jay Cutler. And believe me, those CDs, they give you so much motivation. Not that you should rely on motivation, but it gives you another perspective on bodybuilding. And I feel like those videos really give me strength. Like, you are not thinking, oh, I'm the only one doing this right now. No, it's like you're prepping with a sort of friend of mine. I might just have the same position for some of you guys who are watching my videos, for example. I don't know if there are any bodybuilders watching right now who are in prep as well. If so, let me know in the comments, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I like to watch those old videos, bodybuilders like 27 years ago doing their prep, and it still makes an impact. So that's why documenting your prep is very fun. I haven't shown you guys one of my cats for a little while. This is Mochi. She is, I think, right now a little over a year. She was born in October 2024, and she's the shy cat, although she likes to receive love as well. But look, she doesn't want to be in your lap all the time. Usually see her walking around sometimes when I'm, for example, in my backyard or just walking somewhere. You can really spot her by her tail. She has a very nice fluffy tail. It's a ragdoll cat, by the way. And her brother, Kimchi, is obviously also a ragdoll, but he's a lot bigger. He's a little bit of the star of the show in terms of being on my social media pages. Okay, I feel like the combination, because this usually doesn't happen, but I feel like the combination of me talking to you guys and burning my food is not the best combination. Again, salt. 4 calories per 15 grams. Okay, let's eat. Itadakimasu. Okay guys, I just recorded the whole segment, but my mic wasn't turned on. Anyways, what I'm having right here is 250 grams of white fish, of cod, 80 grams of jasmine rice, and 75 grams of greens, with 10 grams of olive oil and 15 grams of the ESN barbecue ultra sauce. Again, 20% off on everything right now, so now's your time to try out some sauces with code Chakir, of course, to support me. And I also added ras el hanout to the cod, to the white fish, and it's actually very good. It tastes much better than just bland white fish. So thanks to the guy who gave me the tip. It's nice. And I'm probably gonna watch a documentary right now about dinosaurs. Gonna watch that and have meal number 5 out of 6 today. Last meal of the day. The very last meal of the day is ready. And that is right here, my beautiful shake. We got 50 grams of oats. I got 200 grams of blueberries because I didn't have enough blueberries in the morning. So I did a little bit more blueberries right here. And 50 grams of oats, 200 grams of blueberries, which should normally be about 150 grams, 30 grams of whey, 15 grams of peanut butter. So yeah, that's my final meal. This is meal 6 out of 6, which comes close to 3,100 calories for the total of the day. I'm actually gonna search up the macros for you guys as well. So over the whole day, I had 253 grams of protein. Then I had 368 grams of carbohydrates and 70 grams of fats, which comes in total to 3,100. So that's my full day of eating at 6.5 weeks out. We're probably gonna cut a little bit deeper. in the upcoming weeks. But for now, we are still pretty high in calories. I'm still losing weight. I'm still improving on my look, literally almost on a day-to-day basis. So that's exactly what you want, and that's exactly why I can still be on these high number of calories. This is also the lowest calorie day for me. I'm gonna enjoy my last meal right now, this beautiful shake. I'm watching an old show day video of Chris Bumstead, which is a lot of motivation, especially in this time of prep right now. New videos are coming on the way. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like to let this videos land on your homepage more often. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.